Hello, this is Uhasa and welcome to an Arcane Lab Ultimate Guide Intermediate Edition. This is credit to T. Sukuna. Big shout out and all credits go to him. His knowledge, without it, I would not be able to turn his knowledge into video format. If you don't know who he is an Arcane Labyrinth master and pioneer. This is like his resume, you could say. And if you want to see his written guide, then you can find it in my Discord. Link is in the description below. There are 3 different levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I made a beginner video already, and that's for people who don't want to know about any knowledge and you just want to get to round 15 so you can get the guild supremacy rewards and weekly guild chest bonus for your guild and yourself. So if you're here for the beginning one, just go to that one. This is for the intermediates. So if you're intermediate, that means you want to learn how to reach round 20. You want to obtain the Exodia build with higher chances of success, and hopefully this video can help you with this. And you also learn fundamentals and habits and all that good stuff, so you can potentially go to advanced later. So this is for people who don't know the structure too well. There are 20 floors, and rounds 1 to 14 is about clearing the stages and trying to obtain Exodia, trying to give yourself the best possible chance to obtain Exodia. And it's also mostly about making good choices. Round 15 is where you can, prep. It's pretty easy usually, except for Greglin. And then round 16 to 19 is about just surviving up to round 20. And so our goal as an intermediate player is just to reach round 20. And that should be good enough because there's a high learning curve, especially if you came from beginner level. The floor structure is based off, you have a boss every week that rotates. This week is the Chariot King. Next week is the Merc Captain, as I am speaking in this video, and it just rotates in this order. After Elder Bloom, it goes back to the Mistul Berserker. So like I said, this is all about making choices, and there are different types of choices. There's 3 types of choices, which is bad vs bad, good vs bad, and good vs good. So I'll explain more, but good choices are primary relics and blessings, and then bad choices are secondary relics and resurrection potions. So if you have a bad versus bad, it usually means that you should reset your run. So this is within like the first 1 to 5, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, yeah, 1 to 5, around there. If you get a bad choice, you can reset potentially, but you don't have to if it's a secondary relic. And if it's good versus bad, then obviously you choose the good, and if it's good versus good, that's where things can get complicated and tricky. I'll do my best to explain, but you will learn a lot as you go and do it by yourself. Let's just get the bad choices out of the way, and they're basically just resurrection potions. Like, they're really, really bad. And in the game, you can get the form of currency, which is called crystals, and you can treat each relic as if they're valued at 50 crystals, and you can use that information to help you decide your decision making. You can also discover many different ways to gain more crystals or relics. I think all of these here are literally crystals except for this one, and this is the only one that gives you more relics. So we can go more in detail in advance, but for now, let's just say that it really depends on the situation when the best time is, but Pure Crystal Gate is usually very good to pick. In Fitz's store, which is a store you might come across in rounds 4, 9, or 14, you can get these same blessings for money. So you're spending money to get more money, or you're spending money to get more relics, which is usually, like, relic rewards are very, very good to get majority of the time. You can also buy relics. Okay, so let's talk about relics. There's 8 relics, and I've categorized them into primary choices and secondary choices. The primary choices, if you take a read, that they're all defensive. They're all defensive buffs that permanent stats given to your heroes. And then these ones are more offensive or utility. And especially for the Gruglin King, you want all the defensive ones. You don't have to, and RNG wise, that's most likely not going to happen. But if the unlikely situation where you have to choose between 2 out of 4 defensive relics, then always aim for the orange and red one. And then if you have to get these, then get these. If you can avoid them altogether, then good, avoid them. But if you're in a situation where it's like bad versus bad in terms of secondary choices, then and you're like quite deep in, then you can reset. Alright, so with the crests, once you collect enough relics, you can earn crests, which are abilities. So if you get 2 of the same relic, you will have access to choose 1 crest. There's 3 different types of crests: blues, purples, and yellows. Just think of them as abilities. So just take a look here, blue, purple, reds, blue, purple, yellows. And if you get 2 relics of the same relics, okay, then this is like the percentages: 4 relics, 6 relics, 8 relics. Now these are not 100% accurate. This is actually not even by Sukuna. This is by me. I'm probably wrong or I'm probably off, but this is just my feeling, my intuition of roughly around how high your chances are to get this based off my experiences. Okay, so let's talk about the Exodia build. And the Exodia build requires you to get only 2 abilities. You only need 2 abilities. So the first one is Verdict Shield, and then the second one is either Chained or Health. You don't need both, you only need one. Okay, so let's explain why they're so important. So basically, Chained and Health Shield, they allow you to generate a shield for your heroes. And then Verdict Shield converts your shields into true damage. So, and this damage is like really huge. It can become really, really, really high, and you can go up to like the millions, billions in terms of damage to bosses. And this is how you get high scores. And yeah, so let's talk about them. Chain Shield converts your HP, like a percentage of your HP, into a permanent shield. Health Shield converts your excess healing into a shield. And so if you have both, that's even better because you get 2 different types of shield generators. And Verdict Shield, so you can see every time an allied hero gains a shield and deals damage, their next attack deals 50% of the shield value as true damage. You can see the synergy between these 3 are so good, and that's why we call it the Exodia build. Now, not Exodia build, but very, very useful to have, is called Cheat Death Crest. You see, in rounds 16 to 20, there's a high chance that one of your heroes or more will die, or your whole team can get wiped out. But you can buy time, you can buy more time to kill the enemy if you have a way to become immune to death, or cheat death, which is why we call them Cheat Death Crests. So it's good to have one if you can. Indomitable Will seems to be the best at the moment. Now, outside of Exodia, like Rebound Shield is also an Exodia piece, but it's not absolutely necessary, which is why I placed it in this slide. And then all these other ones, you can zoom in if you need to, but these ones have amazing Exodia synergies because, even though you're not looking for these ones per se, if you come across them, you should pick them. because they synergize well with Verdict Shield and Chain Shield. I mean, it's not like you only will see Verdict Shield or Chain Shield, you know what I mean? You're going to see lots of other crests along the way, so you should pick some decent ones up. And if you don't know what to get and they're not on this list, then you should aim for crests that give you more damage, because they will help you for when you become an advanced player. Okay, so let's move on. Now, you're saving up all these crystals, right? You're collecting so many crystals. As you clear the floor stages, you're collecting crests, and then you don't come across Verdict, Chained, or Health, or any of the ones that you need, right? You don't come across Exodia, or you might have one piece of the Exodia, but you need more. So this is where the crystal ball comes in. The crystal ball allows you to re-roll any of the crests that you do not want to find the Exodia pieces, or better, or other crests that you want. The crystal ball can also be found in round 9, and so in round 9 and 13 you can get the crystal ball. You exchange crystals for re-rolling, and then it starts off at 10 crystals, and every time you re-roll, the price of re-rolling gets higher. So at round 9, if you re-roll, once you get out and you move on and you go to round 13, the price resets. Now, not many people know this because it's actually a visual bug. So if I re-roll in round 9 up to 30 crystals, and my next re-roll will cost 30 crystals, then when I go to round 13 into the crystal ball, you will see visually it will say it costs 30 crystals to re-roll. However, if you click on it and you check the amount of crystals deducted, it will actually be only 10 crystals. So again, this is a visual bug, and hopefully it gets fixed soon. Anyway, you're gonna re-roll and you're gonna try to get Verdict, Chained, Health. Okay. All right. So TLDR, there's 2 ways to get Exodia, and you're gonna use both. So you're gonna clear stages, and then along the way you're gonna get crests. You're gonna find relics, and you're gonna you can re-roll the relics once every time you gain a relic, and then hopefully you can find some Exodia pieces, or you will also gain crystals, find blessings, and then you will use those crystals in the crystal ball to hopefully gain Exodia. So now let's actually get into the Arcane Labyrinth. All right. So before we start, we can actually get into our settings and optimize. You do not have to do this. This is not necessary. You can just auto everything, but we're actually going to manual, and I'm going to teach you how to manual if you've never done it before. So basically turn off never for the ultimate animations, because unless you want to, it's just you'll save a lot of time, you know. And then turn off the tap to cast ultimate, so then you can individually click on heroes to ultimate when you want to. All right, let's talk about the recommended builds. So on the left and on the right, there's 2 different builds. On the left is the one that Sukuna has recommended, and you know, this is for people who just want to play it like safe. It's their first time playing intermediate, and yeah. You see, and on the right side, this is for people who have invested in like Tassie, and like want to use like different kinds of heroes, and basically you see what we have in common is what we believe is necessary. So this is a tier list for bossing, and you want to have the first 5. This is kind of an absolute must, but if you do not have Pesto invested, then you swap him for Shakir. If you don't have Mikola, then you swap her for Haywin or Smokey or Damien. So my point is that you're swapping their role, like what's their job, for someone else who you have invested to play the same role. So, Pesto is a tank, he's melee, and Shakir, although not a tank, he can function as a tank, and he can also, he's also melee. So he can also kind of be a replacement for Mikola too, if you think about it. There's no replacement for Tassie, because she's a mage, so that's why you should get Tassie. But if you don't have Tassie, well, that's more for clearing this. So stage 1 to 14 is very easy generally, so you can pick kind of whatever you like. But for stage 16 to 19, it's highly recommended you get these. And again, if you don't have, say, Lily May, then you can swap for another damage dealer like Corrin, for example. And if you don't have Tassie, then you can get Arden, So it's just things like this. All right, so the one I'm using now is the one on the right, literally, as we here, you can see. And we're gonna get straight into... We're gonna start. And I don't know how this round is gonna go. This is recording live, and yeah, I hope this goes well. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I hope you learned something. And I'm gonna also share post more videos collaborating with other people like Sukuna, and also the Radiant Guild leader Lucia, and maybe other people in the future, and you can learn from our interactions. Okay, so rounds 1 to 14, we're gonna go in this setup, okay? And we're going to focus on Tassie and Arden. But let's talk about choices first. So round 1, if you get a bad choice, you get a resurrection potion, you get a secondary relic, then just reset. Okay, it's round 1, it's fine. But this is a primary relic, this is a defense, so this is really good. We're gonna take it. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna get Pesto, Tassie, Arden, Smokey, and Lily May. You don't have to get Smokey, you could do Mikola, or you can get Coco, or a healer, right? A support. And then you don't have to do Valor Shield, you can do anything really. But I like Valor Shield because it gives immediate effects to the field, to the units. Alright, so how do we fight here? So you're gonna go 3 times speed, turn off auto, and you're gonna fight in manual. When in rounds 1 and 2, you're not gonna use any ultimates, and then when you get to round 3, you're gonna spam like double click like a lot, really quickly on Tassie or Arden's ulti at the start of the fight. Only one of them, only one. And then in the next round, you just like rotate. So one time I'm going to use Arden, next round I'm going to use Tassie, next round I'm going to use Arden, then Tassie, Arden, Tassie, etc. Make sure you double click like immediately before the fight starts on their profile, and you're going to tap 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 tap, so you trigger their ultimate as quickly as possible. And if you do this right, then you will clear the rounds really quickly. In the later rounds, later stages, there's a chance that your heroes might die, so you might want to use other heroes' ultis if needed. So Smokey, Lily May, Fresto, or all of them, if you need to. But remember, at the end of the round, you always want to have their energy full. If possible, you want to have their HP high. Okay? Alright, I think that's enough talking. Let's do some walking. So again, in rounds 1 and 2, we're not going to do anything. They can clear it by themselves pretty quickly. So in the first run here, we're going to go through it very slowly, and just to explain the thought process and just put all the theory together. So here we have good versus good. Okay, good choice versus good choice. So what's better? This. You're going to prioritize relics, like getting multiple relics, over crystals, because even if you have infinite crystals, if you don't have any abilities to re-roll, then you know it doesn't really work. Oh, I didn't turn my thing off off manual. So on manual. Okay, so that's my bad. So you can, like I said, you don't have to. You can keep it on auto. It's fine, because our goal is just to reach round 20. But you're gonna have a much more success, especially in rounds 16 to 19, if you go on manual. So I'd highly recommend going on manual. All right, I'm not gonna do anything because they're gonna kill them. But on the next round, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so we get our second crest, and like I said, it's wow. Okay, so there's a lot to cover here. Okay, so second crest means 85% blues, 10% purples, yellow 5%. So I got a purple, which is really good, which is nice, and I can use that to convert into other purples later. But you see here, I have rebound shield, and rebound shield is a piece of the Exodia. Not absolutely necessary, but it's really nice, and it's better than guarding force. So I'm going for rebound shield. Okay, we have 84 crystals, so like looking at our choices is bad versus bad. At the moment, we don't have like a lot of crystals to spend on Bits of Store. And we have 84 crystals only. So at this point, I don't think like there's a high risk of buying something, like finding something good to buy. So I'm just gonna go for the Swift Blade, and it's okay if it's bad. I really want Sanctuary in here, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna reset. Okay, so here I'm spamming. Okay, and then you can see Tassie's ulti's back up, but I'm gonna rotate to Arden just in case. Okay, 2 Swift Blades. Alright, so let's take a look here. So bad is what I see, and I don't know, I'm gonna save my crystals because I have 90 crystals. I probably want over 100 crystals before I can feel safe to start refreshing. So since they're all bad, I'm just going to choose the one that help me deal the most damage to the boss. So the boss won't be under control effects. Life Drain will not help me deal more damage, it will just help me heal. And then absorbing more energy will potentially give me quicker ultimate, so I'm gonna go with this. Alright, so double tap. Yeah, so my habit is Sukuna taught me to alternate, but I found that Tassie can ult faster, and some reason Arden sometimes doesn't ult. Oh my god, it's double potential. Okay, so what we're gonna do is whatever, we're gonna reset, okay? Because we don't have red and yellow. We need red and yellow. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, you could do it. You could run off of the other ones, but it's better, much better, if you find red and yellow. So again, Swift Blade is not. It's a secondary choice, and we can avoid it. So we're resetting. Okay, so this is a primary choice. That's fine. Alright, so now we're gonna go a little bit faster. Manuals off, manuals on. And I'm really hoping that I can find a good run for you guys. Okay, so both are good, but you see I have 3 more slots to fill. And I prioritize the primary choices. I haven't got guard yet, I've got warmth already, so that's why I'm going to get guard. Okay, so round 2 still, I'm not gonna use abilities. In the next one, I'm gonna start spamming the ultis. Okay, so again, pure crystals is good. Again, good versus good, but again, prioritize your relics. And all I'm missing now is a red, so I really need the red. And if I don't know, I'm gonna reset. And it's okay to reset now because, you know, it's not that great. Like, oh, okay, so bad versus bad, no resurrection potion, so might have to go here. Hopefully we can find a red. We do not find a red, but we do find crystal rewards. So let's do a little bit of math, okay? If we buy this, it costs 75. So to make a profit, I need 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. I need 5 rounds to break even and 6 rounds to go further. So 6 rounds, I'll be at round 10. So this will be profitable. It's a small profit, but you know, it's okay. At least I'll get a profit in the end if it works out. Oh, so Arden. Okay. Alright, so Lasting Shield is very good here. Because it synergizes very well with Health Shield if I get it in the future. Okay, now see, I have all my relics, okay? I have all my defensive relics. So now I want to focus stacking red and yellows if possible. Okay, so, and of course it's a very easy choice, double rewards, and it's on the red. So stack your reds and yellows. Alright, if you're on keyboard, be careful not to press F for fight, because there's one stage where there's a chance sometime in the future you're gonna get what's it called? You're gonna get a condition, and like you need to read it, and if you start the fight and then you get the condition, it's too late. Okay, so again, we're looking for anything that will give us damage, and so we're gonna get the crit over there. Normally I would reroll, but I don't have much money. So now here, again, good versus good. Okay, good versus good. But I don't need the 10% HP. Don't need that 10% HP to restore, so I'm going to go for the crystals. I really need crystals. Alright, nice. So again, good versus good. But what do I prioritize? Red and yellow. Red and orange. So things are looking pretty good so far. So far so good. So now I'm really looking to stack my my relics, look for more crests. Okay. We have 174 gold, which is nice. So it looks like we're not getting the crystal ball at the beginning. Okay, deploy at least one mage. Okay, so I actually subconsciously pressed F. And I can't cancel, but it's thankfully I have 2 mages on the field, so I pass the condition. And that's a bad habit. Okay, so I get an epic crest, thankfully. Oh wow, okay, so this is 2 out of 4, and you can see 2 out of 2 relics, 5% chance of a yellow. So this is really good. I'm going to get the yellow and use it to swap for a verdict or chained in the future. Okay, so far crystal wise we're looking good. For round 13 we're gonna have over 200 crystals. Okay. So now they're gonna start taking a bit longer to kill. So you might want to use more than one ultimate at the beginning. You might want to use both Tassie and Arden. Okay, so since we have a lot of crystals, I feel like it's okay to spend. And oh wait, concentrate is really good. If you look here on the crest, so concentrate is really good. Synergizes very well. So just gonna leave it. We don't need a reroll. Okay, this will give us our 6th Fortitude relic, and this will give us a high chance of getting a yellow and purples. Okay, so they went down really quick. Yeah, so 6 relics, 50% purple, 20% yellow. Let's go. Rebound shield is really, really nice. But because it's the 6th relic, I really need a piece of Exodia. And a purple is okay. It's better than, yeah. Okay, so again, good versus good, but double and it's orange. So going for this. This will give us our 4th relic. Okay, so it's taking longer than I thought, so we're gonna go Arden's ulti as well. Okay. And their ultis are back up anyway. Alright, I think after this... Oh my goodness, it's Verdict Shield! Yes! Yes, this is so good, because if you get at least one of the Exodia pieces before the crystal ball, it's so much of a higher chance of getting, you know, chained or health shield. So wow, that's so good. And this is live too. Okay, so now we are one more away from getting the crystal ball. So this is good versus good, but prioritize. I have enough gold, I have enough crystals, so I'm gonna get the orange. So it just depends on your situation in that case. Alright, I mean, it should be okay. I'm just gonna spam this as well. It's okay to use this too. No big deal. Okay, so we got defeated, so we're gonna reset. So remember, this is you can reset if you need to. Okay, let's just try and do this properly then. And maybe even put Tide Caller. And we're just gonna use everyone's abilities because it seems like they can. Oh wow! Smokey, do your thing and heal. Did he kill it? Oh my god, he killed it. How did he... Okay. Okay, Arden's... I feel Arden's really useless. So I might Rainier. Might Rainier here. Wow. Wow, this is like... I never had trouble with a crystal stage before. That's scary. Okay. First time for everything, huh? Okay, so now we at the crystal ball. So always go for the crystal ball. Alright, so we have robust acceleration. We're gonna always go from the yellows. If you have a yellow and you don't need it and it's not Exodia, re-roll, okay? Because yeah, now we're looking for because epics re-rolling yellows give the highest chance of finding more yellows and purples versus compared to blues. So we're gonna go for this. We're looking for chain shield, or we're looking for health shield. Okay, so chain shield, health shield, that's what we're looking for. Okay, tell the gods. Alright, weakness is better than robust, so we're just gonna keep it at yellow. Wait, we don't want to change it like that. And oh, chain shield. Wow, wow, this is so good. Okay, okay, so we have verdict shield and chain shield. Oh my god, wow, what luck. Okay, okay, this is good, this is good. Okay, so we have this is a really good situation. So we have 245 crystals left. We have verdict shield, chain shield. Okay, we got everything we need. Now we need to try to get more pieces of the Exodia and other pieces from like a cheat death. We need a cheat death as well. And it'd be nice to get any of these as well. Rebound or something like this. Okay, so what don't we need, or what's not good? Okay, so Lasting Shield's good. Concentrate's good. Raging Fire is the weakest. Showcase is okay, is nice as well, so we're gonna go Raging Fire. And if we can't find anything, we might switch between that and Showcase. Or Lasting, no, Raging Fire. Let's see. Okay, so good, we found Raging Fire into purples, and now we can swap the purple and hopefully, oh, double cast is amazing. Okay, so that's amazing as well. So all of these are really good actually. And Lasting Shield is actually good because it the shield converts into healing. But actually no, it doesn't work because we don't have health shield. So we're just gonna swap the Lasting Shield for something else. Okay, so something I haven't added in the advanced section, I mean in the intermediate section, is like try to make sure you only have 50 crystals remaining, because then you can use it for re-rolling. So my next roll is going to cost 38, so I can still. Oh, okay, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, that's okay, but it's not that great. So my next reroll is 42, so I don't want to spend it. I want to look for more. So in the future, I might be able to get a Sanctuary to get my 6th relic, or I might get my 4th Warmth, my 2nd Guard, which is not that good, I don't want that, or I might get more Fortitudes, which is good. So now we've got up to this point, we will definitely ace the boss. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I pressed exit. I was too busy talking. Okay, so is there anything better? Okay. Howling Terror is not bad because no, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can only reroll once now. Okay, onwards. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, so now we're at round 15. We don't need to use our boss. We don't need to use our boss formation. So here I have Mr. Berserker, I have Chariot King. We don't need to use this yet, but we probably will because we want to charge up the other heroes that we're going to use for the boss. So we need to charge Mikola, we need to charge Coco, and we actually used Rainier earlier, but we need to charge these ones. So never mind, we are actually going to use the boss formation. So we're gonna do this, this, and this. So let me explain this beautiful formation and how it works. Okay, so Coco's at the front. It's gonna take a little bit of damage to, like it's just gonna stand there. It doesn't need to move anywhere, and it can also build up more energy. Thorin is the quickest out of all the melees, like in this current position, so he's gonna walk up all the way to this side. You're gonna have the Thorns move up, and hopefully with the Mikola teleport, she's gonna be in the center between all the melees. Okay, we're gonna stay at Tide Core. Okay, so let's just see how this goes. We're actually gonna keep it like this. Oh, we don't have a cheap death. So it'd be really nice if we find a cheap death. Alright, you can see everyone's doing really well and we're just building. You can see the HP is going down really fast. It's because the round 15 boss is very weak if you have Exodia. And now we have everyone have full HP, full energy, and now we're ready to go to round 16 to round 19. Oh my god, we got 2 Sanctuaries. That's so good. Okay. Wow. Rebound Shield or Sanctuary? This is a bit tricky, and when I need help, and this is perfect for the video as well, when I need help I screenshot. I don't just screenshot this, I screenshot my whole context. You know, I need to give context, how much crystals I have, how many relics I have, and then they have an idea, like, so I can post it into the Arcane Labyrinth chat in my in here. So you see, I go to Arcane Labyrinth in my Discord, and then I say I ping here, and I don't need to ping anyone. Someone's gonna reply. It's me or Sukuna, and yeah, just post here. And since we're here, the Arcane Lab guide is here, and if you want to take a look, you know, feel free to. Okay. But yeah, someone's gonna reply later. It's gonna be Sukuna. Thank you in advance. But yeah, so I don't know what I would pick here. Let me think for a second. Rebound is part of the Exodia. Sanctuary Force gives double the vitality. I have 70 vitality, and if I double it, it's 140 vitality. Is it better if I double my 140 vitality, or I get Rebound Shield, which the attacker receives? Okay, every time they attack, they lose true damage, but when they attack, sometimes they're invulnerable as well. So, very tricky, very tricky, very tricky. I think I might do Rebound, just because it's just part of the Exodia. I'd love Sanctuary Force, but yeah, I'm just gonna tell him I chose Rebound because Exodia. Okay, but I don't know. I don't know the real answer. Okay. Alright, so now we're in round 16 to 19. Now we have to survive and make it to the end, to round 20, okay? So we're gonna go to our round 16 to 19 slide. And again, you can find all of this on the Discord written guide. So there's two different options, and there's way more options you can choose from. It just depends, you know. I usually opt always for the left one. So I've done this quite a few times, so I kind of know what I'm doing. And I need one. Okay, so we're gonna put them at the back. Okay, make sure you put them at the back. Because, you know, the more forward it is, the harder. Like, you're just asking for trouble, you know, you're gonna clash much earlier. This is gonna be tricky because you have 5 Shakirs, okay? Let's see how we go. Now, we are still gonna go 3 times speed, but we're gonna spam everyone's ultimates at the beginning, just one time. That's how you fight. Spam everyone's ultis one time, okay? This one, this one, this one. And then this one, and... Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't need that much power. So I don't want to, I want to have Coco's ulti up. So I'm just going to try that again. And I'd like to have Coco's ulti up. So I might just do this. This. I'd rather have Coco's ulti up. So I might not even use it this time. Okay, so I'm just going to use this and this. Great. Okay. And I think it works so well because I have double cast as well. Like, this double cast is double the damage. Oh my god, 8! Wow, I got a Sanctuary Force anyway. Beautiful, beautiful. And I get to save my only 1 crystal reroll. Jesus. Okay. And I think I have double cast. Yes, I have double cast, that's why. Alright, so this looks doable. Again, I'm gonna use everything. Maybe I will save Mikola's. Oh, Coco? Yeah, okay. Wow. Wow. Normally I have to use all of them, you know? Okay, that's our 4th warm. Hopefully we don't get any more sanctuaries as well, and we get more of the fortitudes. So I don't need any of these. And I actually really need a cheat death. And it's unlikely I would get something from here, so let's pray. Okay. Ally heroes can do additional damage when they do a critical strike. Okay. This is better than... I mean, it's not that great. It's not a cheat death, so we might lose at round 20, but that's okay. Okay, this is a weird bug, and this is very strange. We're gonna go Tassie first straight away. We're gonna stun them. Oh no, I didn't get to stun on time. Okay, so let's just do that again. We're gonna go for Coco first. Nicola. And then hopefully Tassie comes up. Tassie. Okay. Great. Yeah, so you really need Coco, especially at these higher floors. The amount of damage they do is insane, and we have no cheat death. Okay. Because of the damage that they can deal, I think healing Twilight will be nice. Alright. So I think this is the last floor. It's going to be very hard, but it's not going to be that hard because all of our ultis are up. So we're going to spam this one. Oh, wow, that's so fast. That's so fast. Okay, I need to press Tassie's ulti straight away. Nicola. And then Nicola. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got everyone's ulti up. I might just try that one more time, see if I can get Coco's ulti. So again, I'm going to use this. And we might not even need to use Coco's ult. Okay, good. Yeah. So that's why it's so important just to spam click before it happens. Alright, and here we are. We made it to round 20. So if you've made it this far, congratulations and thank you for watching this far. Let's get into the final boss. This is for more of the advanced, but I mean intermediates can use this as well because you don't need to really think about anything. You just have to copy the formation. So this is the, again, same formation. And so we're gonna do this, and oh, how do you get there? This, and that. Okay, so we're hoping for Thorin to walk up. Nicola teleports in the middle. Oh, by the way, you're gonna switch everyone back to auto now because you don't need to really do anything. Yeah, we're gonna switch it like this, okay? Okay, yeah, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Alright, so we're hoping that, well, this is for more advanced, so maybe I'll save it for another time, but just enjoy the show. If you want to learn more about advanced tactics, oh my goodness, he died. So if you want to learn more about advanced tactics, then we'll talk more about it in the advanced video. But for now, we're doing, just gonna leave it like this. Yeah, this is, because I have no cheat death, it's very difficult for everyone to survive. So, yeah, we're really reliant on Coco's shield. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it later. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna finish this and like we're gonna see the score. Yeah, so I can't stop the Coco Rainy from dying. It is what it is. I'll just enjoy it and then see the score. Yeah. So if we had a cheat death here, could have potentially got a very high score. Maybe even beat Sukuna. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. 5 bill, not bad. But yeah, not bad at all. Okay, 1560. Yeah, not bad. All right. And after you're done, feel free to share your stats like this, because this is actually data. This is data, and we can learn about what you've done. So just share it on the Discord like this, and then this is good data for Sukuna and I to collect and learn more, because we're still pioneering, we're still learning about like what's the best, because it's very hard to test unless we have more and more data. So feel free to share your data, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and you know, hopefully you're gonna see more of you're gonna see yourself on the top of the leaderboards like this every single week from now on. So thank you, I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.